Hello. My name is Scarlet. This is Scarlet News. Here are the top stories for this hour. Check out the results from the official UFC on ESPN Plus 40 fighter weigh-ins. Wall Street's main indexes took a breather on Friday after sharp gains this week as Democrat Joe Biden edged closer to victory in a nail-biting election, while the monthly jobs report underlined the economic challenge facing America's next president. Two armed men who were en route to the Philadelphia Convention Center, where votes are being counted, were taken into custody Thursday night after police learned of a possible threat. The unemployment rate continues to fall, but the share of unemployed out of work for at least 6 months is rapidly accelerating. The father of DJ Oyagale, Trevor Lawrence's stand-in, was a fixture in his son's first game. Johnny Depp will no longer portray the dark wizard Gellert Grindelwald in the Fantastic Beasts film franchise. The men were arrested outside the Pennsylvania Convention Center, where vote counting is taking place. The Pittsburgh Steelers and head coach Mike Tomlin have been fined by the NFL for mask violations in Week 8's game against the Baltimore Ravens. Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell, RKY, on Friday called for every vote to be counted, ignoring President Trump's claims that the election is being stolen from him and vote counting must stop. Speaker Nancy Pelosi, D. California, on Thursday formally launched her bid to keep the gavel for another 2 years, sending a letter to fellow Democrats seeking their support. Now to technology. Desktop Linux can run on your Windows 7 and older laptops and desktops. Machines that would bend and break under the load of Windows 10 will run like a charm. And today's desktop Linux distributions are as easy to use. It's been a little while since Google unveiled the new Chromecast with Google TV, and we still like it. For less than $50, the device offers Chromecast. At Target, you can get the 40mm Apple Watch SE for $230, or bump it up to the 44mm size for $260. Both prices are $50 off their normal costs. Also, Wall of Shame, finally, the PlayStation 5 adds a new feature which displays your overall playtime in both next-gen and PL. Now to business. A federal judge ordered the SBA to release details on pandemic-related loans that would disclose information on businesses that benefited from $717 billion in funding. At Kroger, customers can buy a maximum of 2 such items, according to a spokesperson who told the network that the limits, which began this week, Apply in stores and online. Social Security benefits are based on your income, the year you were born and when you decide to take money out. But there is a limit to how much you can get. Amid skepticism from Wall Street, Viacom CBS execs spent its Q3 earnings call hawking its streaming capabilities, Pluto TV, and Paramount Plus. The ad tech company is flexing the strength of its business model, demonstrating surging revenue and soaring profits. Now to health. More grim records for IL, 10,376 new cases, 10,079 total deaths, across Illinois, IL. Each day we are losing more and more of our neighbors to this virus, Pritzker said, explaining current numbers are unsustainable. A nasal spray that attacks the virus has been found to protect a small group of ferrets, raising hopes that the solution might do the same for humans. The spray is inexpensive to make and does not. Health News Summaries. Newser. Now to entertainment. King Von has been shot in Atlanta during an altercation between two groups outside of a hookah lounge. Lakeview, Michigan, AP. A Michigan couple whose large family attracted attention by growing to include 14 sons has welcomed their first daughter nearly 3 decades after the birth of their first. Read Matt Goldberg's Mank review. David Fincher's movie stars Gary Oldman, Amanda Seyfried, Arliss Howard, and Charles Dance. David Fincher's Mank is one of the year's best movies, an old-school Hollywood melodrama about making great art, no matter the cost. The year-long celebration of the dead man continues. New York, AP. Carl Lentz, the celebrity magnate of a pastor who brought the global megachurch Hillsong from Australia to the United States, has been fired, acknowledging on Instagram that he, the Duchess of Sussex, 39, who lives in the US with Prince Harry, 36, and their son Archie, 1, said social media ought to be a safer and kinder place for all in a statement backing the campaign. Anne Hathaway has apologized following criticism surrounding her HBO movie The Witches. Oprah's Favorite Things 2020 has arrived. The 66-year-old tastemaker has again released her famous gift guide, with an array of items that epitomizes her cozy chic brand. Her roundup includes everything from kitchen essentials to treats for pets. Rebecca Drysdale, who joined NBC's The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon as head writer in early 2020, wrote a private Facebook post announcing she has left the show, citing comedies. Please subscribe.